Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, I am going to be going through a list called 10 health trends that have been debunked. And this is basically a list of health trends that are pretty obviously stupid, or at least some of them are obviously stupid. As I'm going through these, you'll see what I mean. um, Anyways, this is another slightly unscripted episode. Again, I really enjoy doing it like this. I think I might do this from now on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, anyways, this article is from Society 19, and this was written by Laura Rudnicki. I hope I am not pronouncing that incorrectly. And this was released on January 1st of this year, 2021. So, she starts with tobacco. The first one is vaping is a healthier alternative to cigarettes. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought this was true as well, but then I think sometime in high school I learned that vapes are just as bad as cigarettes. They just don't produce that tar. I'm sure if you went to my middle school, or went to a middle school in my school district, you probably saw that jar of tar, where I think it was like the amount of tar that a smoker accumulates in their lungs over their lifetime. But anyways, yeah, vaping doesn't produce that tar, but it has an equal amount of very dangerous and life-threatening ingredients. So, whoops. Not that I've ever vaped, but like I thought that vaping was healthier than cigarettes when really it's not when you look at it. The next one is raw water. It's like water but raw. And at first I didn't think they meant like water you drank out of a pond, but that's what it's talking about. I don't know why people are doing this. We have filters and water systems. I understand if you're like poor or can't afford water as a utility, then I can see why you would have to turn to it. But if you do have the ability to access clean water, why do you do this? Look, okay, I'm moving on. The third thing is, I love the wording for this one. Sticking rocks where the good Lord split ya. And at first I thought they meant your butt crack, but no. I think I'm gonna have to mark this episode as explicit. This refers to sticking things in your vagina that you should not. And obviously I used to study nursing and I'm studying public health now, but I I thought people would know better than to not stick things like stones and eggs into your vagina. And in this first paragraph of this item of the list, it says that people stick it in there to, quote, increase vaginal muscle tone, end quote. That, come on, guys. You guys should know better. Okay, this next one is titled, We All Scream for Diet Conscious Ice Cream. And at first by diet conscious, I thought they meant something vegan with a dairy alternative in it, but no. It's talking about, and I can't believe I didn't catch this, but it's talking about like actual diet conscious ice creams that are low in sugar and calories and all of that. And at first I was like, well, how could it be worse than regular ice cream? But then it said that, quote, healthy ice cream has something called propylene glycol, which is known to us as antifreeze. Oh my god. I have no words for this. I did not think that there would be antifreeze in ice cream. Because, freeze, ice cream. I don't quite understand that, but, it has antifreeze, so if you're really diet conscious, I think you should honestly just go to a vegan ice cream. I don't know, bro. Okay, number 5 is kind of obvious. It says keeping up with toxic celebrity health trends. This one, I hope everybody knows, so I'm just gonna move on. Oh no, I just zoomed in on this article. Okay, the 6th one is celery juice. It calls this a miracle drink. or rather, it mocks it for being called a miracle drink. Let me read into why this is being pointed out. Oh, okay. So it basically says that celery juice is okay. You just shouldn't drink it regularly because then you're cutting out other nutrients that you can get from other things like fruits and other vegetables. Okay, for this next one, I might have to give a trigger warning because this next one is intermittent fasting. And if you don't want no, sorry, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's basically where you fast over time, and then the myth is that it will equal a quote slim figure. And the reason I wanted to give a trigger warning is because if you have dealt with an eating disorder, then the talk of food and starving and stripping yourself of those nutrients might trigger you. There are two paragraphs for this one, and it's basically talking about what intermittent fasting is in the first paragraph. And in the second paragraph, it's just listing the types of people that definitely should not be intermittent fasting because that lack of nutrients can be dangerous for them. And the types of people that they listed were diabetics, children, women who are pregnant, or breastfeeding. These types of people make sense because, they really need those nutrients. This next one might be a little upsetting for Brittany Broski because this is kombucha tea. And I actually did not know this, but kombucha, well, I knew that kombucha is like fermented tea, but I didn't think that it would be dangerous to drink it regularly because, hang on, I'm trying to find it. Okay, in one of the paragraphs, it says that brewing kombucha at home can lead to illness due to high levels of acid and contamination from fermentation. I'm not exactly sure how kombucha is made, but I guess don't risk those high levels of acid, my dudes. Also, okay, this article said that there were 10 health trends that would be debunked, but there were only 8. So excuse me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about stupid health trends. Okay, that's it.